Have you ever wondered about the most epic battles in history? Let's start with the Battle of Marathon. This legendary clash took place in the 5th century BC, between the city-states of Greece and the invading Persian Empire. Outnumbered, the Greeks had to think on their feet, and so they turned to the element of surprise. They bided their time, waiting until the Persian cavalry was temporarily away before launching their attack. This strategic decision proved to be a masterstroke. The Greeks stormed into the Persian forces, catching them off guard, and clinched a decisive victory. This was not just any victory though, it was a statement, a testament to the power of strategic thinking and surprise in warfare. The Battle of Marathon became a significant turning point in the Greco-Persian Wars, shifting the tide in favor of the Greeks. It's a battle that still echoes through the annals of history. The Battle of Marathon, a testament to the power of strategic thinking and surprise in warfare, marked a significant victory for the Greeks. Next, we journey to the Battle of Waterloo, where Napoleon Bonaparte's tactical prowess met its match. It was June 1815, and the French Emperor Napoleon locked horns with the 7th Coalition, led by the Duke of Wellington and Gebhard Leberecht von Blücher. Napoleon initially enjoyed success, using a divide-and-conquer strategy to isolate the Prussian and British armies. However, as the day wore on, the tides of war began to shift. The Prussian army, under von Blücher, arrived on the battlefield, reinforcing Wellington's tired troops. This unexpected arrival put a wrench in Napoleon's plans, and the French forces were gradually pushed back. The outcome was a crushing defeat for Napoleon. His once mighty army lay in ruins, and his reign as French emperor was abruptly ended. He was exiled, this time to the remote island of St. Helena, where he would spend the rest of his days. The Battle of Waterloo, a turning point in European history, marked the end of Napoleon Bonaparte's reign. Now let's delve into the Battle of Stalingrad, a turning point in World War II, where urban warfare and attrition reigned supreme. In the heart of the Soviet Union, Stalingrad was a city of strategic significance, a jewel that both the Axis and Soviet forces yearned to capture. The battle was characterized by brutal urban warfare, with soldiers fighting not only for every street, but for every house, every floor, and sometimes every room. The city's ruins became a deadly maze, a battleground where the conventional tactics of warfare were replaced by gritty, close-quarters combat. The Axis powers sought to seize control of Stalingrad, intending to cut off the Soviets from their southern oil fields. However, the city's name bore the mark of the Soviet leader Joseph Stalin, and losing it was not an option for the Red Army. The battle raged on for 5 grueling months, with both sides suffering heavy casualties. In the end, it was the Soviets who emerged victorious, encircling and capturing the German 6th Army. The defeat marked a severe blow to the Axis powers' morale and strategic position, leading to a shift in momentum in favor of the Allies. The Battle of Stalingrad was a testament to the tenacity of the human spirit, a brutal struggle for survival that altered the course of history. The Battle of Stalingrad, one of the most brutal battles in history, marked a significant turning point in World War II. Lastly, we explore the Battle of Gettysburg, a crucial conflict in the American Civil War. This 3-day clash in July of 1863 saw Union and Confederate forces locked in a fierce struggle that would shape the course of the war. On one side, we had the Union, led by General George G. Meade, using a defensive strategy. They positioned their troops on Cemetery Hill, forming a fishhook line of defense, a tactic that proved to be a game-changer. On the other side, the Confederates, under the command of General Robert E. Lee, took an aggressive stance, launching several assaults against the Union positions. The battle was a brutal test of endurance and strategy, with both sides displaying remarkable tenacity and courage. But it was the Union's defensive approach that ultimately prevailed. The Confederates' final assault, famously known as Pickett's Charge, ended in a disastrous failure, leading to a decisive Union victory. This battle's significance extends beyond the battlefield. It marked a turning point in the Civil War, halting the Confederates' advance into the North and boosting the morale of the Union forces. The victory also gave President Abraham Lincoln the confidence to deliver his iconic Gettysburg Address, redefining the purpose of the war and the meaning of freedom. The Battle of Gettysburg, a decisive conflict in the American Civil War, marked a turning point for the Union forces. Moving forward in time, we reach the shores of Normandy, France in the midst of World War II. The Battle of Normandy, often referred to as D-Day, was a pivotal moment in the course of the war. On June 6, 1944, the Allies launched the largest amphibious invasion in history, with over 156,000 troops storming 5 separate beachheads. This massive undertaking was a logistical marvel, coordinating air, land, and sea forces across several nations. Despite the heavy casualties, the Allies succeeded in establishing a foothold in continental Europe, which marked the beginning of the end for Nazi Germany. The bravery and sacrifice of the soldiers who fought on D-Day have left an indelible mark on history. From the beaches of Normandy, a new hope emerged, signaling the dawn of a new era. Stay tuned as we delve further into the fascinating chronicles of human conflict. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more epic battles of history.